Hello everyone. Have you ever wondered what might happen when you come face to face with a pack of fierce wild boars ready to charge at any moment? Today, the Lion Farm channel invites you to follow Ronald on a heart-pounding journey where he must use every skill he has to overcome this dramatic challenge. Let's find out what Ronald will do to escape the encirclement of these wild beasts. Stay tuned. Ronald waits patiently, stalking through a forest of spindly trees, dry yellow leaves rustling beneath his feet. Suddenly, a cunning wild boar appears. He quickly raises his rifle, locking his sights on the target. The shot rings out. The boar, startled, bolts into the underbrush. Ronald exhales deeply. Another chance has slipped away. Now, holding his breath, Ronald spots a massive wild boar emerging from the open field. The hunting dogs bark wildly, hot on its trail. He squeezes the trigger. A bullet slices through the wind. The prey stumbles, then collapses. A perfect shot, showcasing the hunter's skill and patience. In a snowy white landscape, Ronald spots another wild boar. This one moves more slowly among the sparse trees. He carefully takes aim. The gunshot breaks the silence. The wild boar crashes down. Another successful moment in the hunt. Through the scope, Ronald observes a brave hunting dog chasing a boar down a snowy hillside. The coordination between hunter and dog is crucial. The dog pins the prey down, creating the perfect opening for Ronald to take a decisive shot. Another solitary boar appears on the open plain. Ronald doesn't waste the opportunity. He quickly adjusts his aim, calculating both wind direction and distance. A firm shot rings out. The large boar staggers, then collapses. Once again, experience proves its worth. Suddenly, two wild boars appear at once. Ronald focuses intensely, prioritizing the closer one. One shot, bullseye. The other boar panics and flees. He quickly tries to aim again, but it vanishes into the brush. You can't always get both. That's the reality of hunting. The sun begins to set, but Ronald remains persistent. Another boar emerges, foraging for food. He calmly waits for the right moment. A sharp crack from the rifle. Down goes the prey. Ronald's patience is richly rewarded with a hard-earned trophy. As night falls, Ronald switches to a thermal scope. The shapes of wild boars come clearly into view. A small herd is moving through the area. He picks the clearest target. One accurate shot. Modern technology greatly aids night hunting, opening up new possibilities. A fairly large herd comes into Ronald's thermal view. Without hesitation, he fires multiple rounds. The glowing dots on the screen disappear one by one. His ability to shoot quickly and accurately in low light is impressive. The night's haul is plentiful thanks to careful preparation. A fast-moving boar presents a real challenge for Ronald using thermal imaging. He must anticipate its direction and speed. One smooth sweep of the rifle and a perfect trigger pull, the prey drops in the middle of the field. His seasoned instincts make all the difference. Yet another group of wild boars comes into view. They're completely unaware, calmly foraging. Ronald seizes the opportunity, carefully targeting them one by one. Gunshots echo repeatedly through the night. The number of downed boars steadily rises. The night hunt continues. Ronald spots a few more boars through his thermal scope. He selects the largest in the group. Another accurate shot. Another downed boar. His focus and skill after so many hours are truly admirable. As the hunt nears its end, Ronald maintains his form. Another herd appears. He quickly identifies his targets and fires. Several more boars are taken down. It's truly a bountiful night, made possible by excellent preparation and superior hunting ability. Ronald wraps up the hunt. Each encounter with the wild is a lesson in survival, skill, and respect. In the cycle of life, no matter the position of humans, we must remain aware of the mark we leave and understand that every action impacts the natural world around us. Let's move on to the next animal. Hello everyone! Did you know? In Alberta, Canada, wild boars are becoming a major threat, causing millions of dollars in damage each year. They disrupt ecosystems, invade residential areas, and scavenge for food. What is the local government doing to control the situation? Let's find out now with Lion Farm. Wild boars have a severe impact on the environment and public health. They cause soil erosion, destroy vegetation, pollute water sources, and contribute to a 20 to 50% increase in environmental pollution each year, raising the risk of respiratory diseases due to fine dust and bacteria dispersion. The frequency of wild boars invading urban areas is increasing, especially in cities near forests. Each herd can reach up to 50 individuals, causing property damage and posing a threat to public safety. Their frequent presence raises concerns about both physical and mental health, requiring stricter control measures. To combat the damage and environmental pollution caused by wild boars, Canadian residents have installed galvanized steel fences to prevent them from entering residential areas. These fences are designed to be sturdy, regularly maintained, and have a lifespan of up to 20 years, effectively limiting wild boar intrusions. However, this is only a temporary solution, as wild boars are highly intelligent and highly adaptable. They can learn to jump over, dig under, or break through fences in search of food. Therefore, experts recommend combining population control methods such as sterilization, regulated hunting, and population monitoring to limit their growth and minimize their negative impact on the environment. Setting up net traps must comply with technical standards to ensure durability and optimal performance. An effective net trap is typically circular in design, with a radius of about 10 feet from the central post to the anchor posts. The trapping system includes 10-12 posts made of stainless steel or high-strength alloy, enhancing load-bearing capacity, corrosion resistance in natural environments, and ensuring long-term trapping efficiency. The trapping net is made from reinforced polypropylene or nylon, offering high tensile strength to prevent wild boars from escaping or tearing through the net. Properly tightening the net creates even pressure distribution, minimizing weak points prone to tearing and increasing trapping effectiveness. Additionally, net traps should be placed along the familiar movement routes of wild boars to maximize capture efficiency. Besides proper installation techniques, regular inspection and maintenance are crucial to extending the trap's lifespan and ensuring effective operation in harsh environmental conditions. According to field research, wild boars have an extremely sensitive sense of smell and are particularly attracted to fermented scents. One of the most effective baits is a mixture of corn, gelatin, and probiotics, which creates a sour, fermented fruit aroma that strongly stimulates their food-seeking instincts. The bait preparation process begins with a 20-liter container. Fill it about 2/3 full with corn, then add gelatin and probiotics. Next, pour in water until it covers the corn by at least 5 cm. Ferment the mixture for 5 to 7 days, placing it in a sunny area to accelerate the fermentation process, making it more attractive to wild boars. To enhance effectiveness, milk or beer can be added to boost fermentation, though it is not mandatory. This method is cost-effective and improves hunting success by utilizing natural scents to lure wild boars. Additionally, it supports sustainable hunting strategies and reduces environmental impact. Net traps are an effective method for capturing wild boars by taking advantage of their natural movement patterns. To optimize efficiency, traps should be placed in areas frequently visited by wild boars, especially on flat terrain near natural food sources, increasing the chances of a successful capture. When a wild boar gets caught in the net trap, the more it struggles, the tighter the net becomes, making escape difficult. For effective and humane hunting, hunters should check traps daily to ensure that captured wild boars are not held for too long, preventing excessive stress or severe injuries while maintaining ethical hunting practices. In addition to regular trap inspections, hunters must perform routine maintenance to ensure the net and its components remain in good condition. Maintenance includes checking cable durability, replacing worn-out parts, and ensuring the trap mechanism functions smoothly, improving hunting efficiency and reducing the risk of prey escaping. In Canada, professional hunters often use firearms to eliminate wild boars on the spot to prevent them from damaging the nets and escaping. This method enhances hunting efficiency, protects the traps, and reduces the risk of boars attacking. The captured boars are then inspected and processed to support sustainable population control. According to hunting and wildlife conservation regulations, hunters are prohibited from killing piglets and mother boars during the breeding season to protect the population and maintain ecological balance. Violations can result in fines of up to $5,000, depending on the severity of the offense and local laws. Once wild boars are captured, transportation to the authorities requires specialized trucks designed for rough forest terrain. Each truck can carry between 100 boars, optimizing transport efficiency, saving time and effort for hunters, and improving population management effectiveness. The collection process must be carefully coordinated to ensure safety, as wild boars can become aggressive when cornered. Only 2-3 hunters are needed to control the situation, reducing the risk of attacks and ensuring smooth transportation. Adhering to safety protocols and legal regulations is essential for sustainable hunting practices. Next, we arrive at the most anticipated part of the video, the Q&A section, where viewers ask, and Lion Farm answers. One viewer asked, which country has been the most severely invaded and harmed by red foxes? Lion Farm is here to answer your question. The red fox is one of the most widely distributed small carnivores in the world, found on almost every continent except Antarctica. However, when it comes to the country most severely affected by invasive red foxes, Australia is at the top of the list. Red foxes are not native to Australia. They were introduced by Europeans in the 1850s for recreational hunting. However, once released, they quickly adapted to the local environment and thrived, becoming one of the most dangerous invasive species in the country. With their agile hunting abilities, red foxes have caused severe damage to Australia's ecosystems and agriculture. They pose a significant threat to native wildlife, particularly small marsupials such as bettongs, gliders, and flightless birds like young emus. The absence of natural predators in Australia has allowed the red fox population to grow rapidly, impacting biodiversity. Beyond their impact on wildlife, red foxes are also a major threat to the livestock industry, especially sheep farms. They frequently attack and prey on lambs, causing substantial economic losses for farmers. It is estimated that Australia spends millions of dollars each year on red fox control measures, including hunting, trapping, and baiting programs. The Australian government has implemented extensive control efforts, including the construction of thousands of kilometers of fox-proof fencing to protect agricultural areas and sensitive ecosystems. Overall, while red foxes are intelligent and highly adaptable predators, their introduction to a new environment without natural predators can have devastating consequences for ecosystems and local economies. Australia remains the most severely impacted country by this invasive species, and the fight against red foxes continues to be a major challenge for conservationists and farmers. We hope that through today's video you've gained a better understanding of the solutions the Canadian government is using to combat invasive wild boars. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends to support Lion Farm. See you next time. Welcome to the creative and captivating introduction of our Lion Farm channel team. To start, we would like to introduce a passionate screenwriting talent, a young woman who never stops exploring and innovating in the field of agriculture. She is not only an exceptional scriptwriter with the ability to craft profound stories, but also a dedicated researcher of cutting-edge and sustainable technologies from around the world. For her, scriptwriting is not just a job, but a journey of passion, breathing life into every video we create. Next, we want to introduce the heart and soul of our channel, the channel owner and video editing expert. He is fully dedicated, overcoming every challenge to produce the highest quality videos for our audience. With a burning passion, he constantly drives the team to deliver unique and inspiring experiences to viewers. We hope that in the journey ahead, you will continue to love and support the Lion Farm channel. Sincerely, thank you.